Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Nashville. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So here are the Titans ready to go on offense for the first time, and it's Will Levis, the 25-year-old at quarterback, in his second season out of Kentucky.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Under pressure, they got him again. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. A miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a third and very long. Now Levis. Escaping the pressure right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Here's Jones. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. And the Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time, led by their fifth-year quarterback out of LSU,
Here we go.
Joe Burrow. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, 36 yards. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Titans offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. You can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. And able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Levis back to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell. Here's 2nd and 10. You talk about this Bengals defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. #1 in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Levis from the gun. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Jones on the return. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, there he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Here's Levis. He finds Hopkins complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And now he is just 2 catches away from 1,000 on his career. 998 currently. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Like 13, like 13.
Levis to throw it. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Levis. It's complete down. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. The NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. Now it's Burrow. And he will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tennessee offense making their way out onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Like 54.
Levis sets up to throw here. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. He's on his way. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 for a Bengals TD. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick-6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? and I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. 2nd and 9.
Like 54. Yep.
Here's Pollard again, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Play action now, Levis. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Here's Jones on the return. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. And that's going to be incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Bengals open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out come the Titans now. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Levis. Under pressure, and down he goes. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Back to throw, it's Levis. He finds his man, Pollard. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Well, the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal. And the Pigs get at the 7-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Flushed out right. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Levis out of the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. McPherson on for the point after. And the route is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 9.
Like 13.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Levis looking to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Levis in trouble. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return is Jones. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
11.
To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, 31 yards. And the Bengals extend their lead yet again. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter